You know, how we gonna get the best out of our players if we want to make excuses for our players when we see something in their game that needs to be changed? You know, I like Rasul Douglas as a player. I really do like Rasul Douglas, but I really feel as though Rasul Douglas, he needs to. What's going on, Jake? I feel like Rasul Douglas getting burnt on 2 touchdown passes. That's unacceptable in preseason, especially. What's going on, Henry? Especially, I can understand blowing the play, but if you're not the starting 1, 2, or the slot guy, you can't be you can't be getting burnt because you fighting for time. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's why I think we need to move Rasul Douglas to the damn safety, man. Thank God it's here, man. It's here. NFL is here. Goddard knows how to get open, man. What's going on, Chris? Goddard knows how to get open, point blank, period. Rasul did look good last season, but he ain't look good yesterday. Rasul is a safety. You can't. The Steelers use deflated balls in the preseason game. The Steelers are sad. I didn't know that. Wow. What's going on, Derek? The Steelers use deflated balls in a preseason game? Who does that in a preseason game? But who cares? Really don't matter. Don't matter. It's just preseason. Yeah, it's preseason, but if you're getting torched in preseason, then you most likely gonna get torched in regular season. First of all, if you suiting up playing in the preseason game, that means we expect you to get some time. We want to see what you've learned and what you know what I mean. We want to see what you're doing. Yeah, he got one of those interceptions, but he was out there getting torched. Looked like trash. Jordan Mailata, to me, looked kind of like trash. As soon as he got in, I think he gave up a sack. But he's a rugby player, man. He'll get better. What impressed me more about the game and or player? That's kind of a tough question, man, because no, I'm gonna check that QB ranking vid out, Jake. Just give me a second. I'm gonna check you out though for sure. It's on my list of things to do YouTube wise today. What impressed me was the ability to run the ball by Ajayi and Clement. Those guys are breaking tackles in preseason because that's what they want to do in the regular season. That's what impressed me. And also Sudfeld did impress me, even though he threw 2 interceptions. But Sudfeld impressed me with his being as though he still was going to throw the ball regardless. That impressed me about Nate. I ain't worried about Dallas. I ain't even worried about the division. I ain't worried about the division at all. But you know what I'm saying? I would like these guys that's trying to make this 53-man roster to tighten up and show that they want to make the roster. You know what I mean? You got to show us you want to make the roster. You got to show us that. That's all I'm saying. Oh yeah. I don't even worry about Fletcher's drive or anything that got to do with Fletcher, man. I don't even worry about Fletcher's drive. Fletcher showed that he's still good. You know what I mean? Fletcher showed that he's still good. But there's no excuse for blowing plays in the preseason just because it's preseason. If you on the field, you got a job to do. You got to impress to get more time. What's going on, Big Blue? Rasul did not get pulled down on that play. Rasul lost track of the ball and was pulled and fell pretty much. He didn't high point the ball. He didn't attack the ball at its highest point. And then on the other play, Rasul was just looking lost. What's going on, KJ? You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna check you out, Jake, for sure. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look, I'm just glad that Rasul Douglas is not the #1 or the #2. You know what I'm saying? Based on what I saw from him last night. If you get scored on twice, come on, bro. I don't care if it's preseason. He a young player. He got to do his thing. Davis Webb does suck. Eli Manning sucked too. Don't forget about Eli Manning. Eli Manning sucked too. Saquon looked good though. I'm not going to front. Saquon looked good yesterday. Baker Mayfield looked good, even though it was only preseason. What's going on, Gangrene? It's only preseason, but Saquon and Baker looked good. Yeah, Rasul got beat point blank. We can't make no excuses. It's only preseason. You got to perform when it's only preseason. First of all, bro. First of all, if you are lining up against Juju Smith-Schuster, you know he was a problem last year. You got to take him serious. You lining up against somebody who has the potential to be a great wide receiver. You take that matchup serious. You take that. You supposed to shut him down. You supposed to make him look bad. That's how you get your time, man. That's how you get time on the field. You're supposed to try to shut Juju down. Anybody down. Come on, bro. When dudes go to the ballpark to go play pickup, do they want to get beat by the next man? No, they don't. You gotta play hard every time. And Sullivan, man, Sullivan blew me too. Cause after Rasul gets beat, Sullivan jogging casually behind Juju, not trying to run hard and catch him. You gotta play the game. You gotta play the game. Sullivan could have chased Juju down. Juju wasn't even running hard after that. I understand they had a free play, but that's even more the reason why you should even, you know what I mean? I don't think Wheaton played. I didn't see Wheaton. I didn't see Wheaton at all yesterday. I didn't see Wheaton at all yesterday. But you know, as Eagles fans, in preseason especially, we can't let these guys. Oh yeah. Sydney, no doubt. Sydney's gonna be a beast. Sydney's gonna be a beast. That's why in preseason, our young core, our young guys, we need to let them know. You know what I'm saying? We can't just say, "Oh, it's only preseason." I hope the coach is not taking the same mindset as some of our fans are. Hell no, yeah, it's only preseason, but you out there to show me your technique and show me what you learned. Now moving forward, they're gonna help. They should help him, mentor him. But ultimately, I think the best chance for Rasul Douglas to succeed is being a safety. Based off, I didn't see Hollins play either. I'm not sure Hollins suited up. If you're a dice roller at this point in your career, you trash. What's going on, Isaiah? No, I don't think these guys really go all out because you can get hurt. Didn't Geist tweak his knee? I don't think they go all out, but at the same time, if you're not a starter, you're on the field for a reason in preseason. I mean, quarterbacks mainly get their reps. Running backs just get their reps, get acclimated. But if you're not a starter, if the ones are on the field, the ones know they're on the field for a short time. If you're a 2 and below, if you're a 2 or a 3 or whatever, or if you're just a roster body, you gotta play hard. That's the only way you're gonna get time. Only way you're gonna get time. You gotta play hard regardless. Trey Sullivan is not a 1 or a 2, I don't think. Trey Sullivan is a roster body. So for him to not chase down Juju Smith-Schuster after Rasul Douglas, who was a 2, gets beat, then come on. You got to play hard if you're not a starter, man. If you know it's a guy who's going to start, you know, if you know it's a guy who's going to start over you regardless, you need to be playing hard. Because if we cut you, the next team could watch your preseason tape and pick you up. That's the advantage of playing hard at all times. You can't go out there scared, worrying about no injury. You got to do your job. You got to do your job. And that is what it is right there. You know what I mean? You got to do your job. I don't think losing our coaches will impact us negatively. I think it'll be an adjustment period for sure. I think it comes into play when it's time to play against those coaches because they have inside knowledge of our tendencies and they have inside knowledge of how we prepare because they were once a part of the staff. So no, I'm not. Well, I am on Facebook, but I don't really check Facebook that much. Yeah, Sudfeld did. Sudfeld did. But if Sudfeld comes out and performs well, then Foles automatically turns into trade bait. You know what I'm saying? If Sudfeld comes out and performs well, Nick Foles is automatically trade bait before the season starts. Because if Sudfeld can prove he's a competent number 2, then we don't need 2 competent number 2s. When one of them is a Super Bowl MVP, that's trade bait. That's trade bait right there. You know what I mean? But in my opinion, I think the Eagles need to make a move and try to do something with Khalil Mack if he's available. They need to do something with Khalil Mack if he's available. We need to make our defense as dynamic and as explosive as possible. You know, that's just my thought process. You know what I mean? We need to make everything more dynamic and more explosive as possible. You know, and Sudfeld blew me when he floated that ball out to Clement. Almost got Clement damn head taken off, man. But it's only the preseason game number 1, so it ain't really nothing to worry about. But at the same time, I want to see people using football intelligence. You know how to play the game. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think right now they're so disgruntled with Khalil Mack not reporting. I think they'll take a 2nd-round pick. They could take a 1st-round pick too. I think our next game is next Thursday, Patriots. Our next game is next Thursday against the Patriots. You know what I mean? The 2 big negatives. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. The 2nd and the 3rd unit look god awful. I don't want them to touch in the field unless one of them has to touch the field to plug in and blend in with the other number 1 so they don't look as bad. But they looked like some stewed shit last night. Gibson looked good. I didn't see Josh Sweat. I didn't see him. Yeah, Khalil Mack won't come cheap, but I think if you want to repeat, I think it's worth it. Oh, did he play? Did he play? And also, oh yeah, Elijah Quells, whatever you say his name. Elijah Quells he's a veteran. I mean, he's not a starter, he's a veteran. For him to have 3 penalties on the line is ridiculous. Ridiculous. That's some rookie shit. You know, this is what I'm talking about. Yeah, I know it's only preseason, you got to get used to it. But these guys practice all day. They train all day. They practice and they train all day, man. And that's... He is boo-boo. He looked like it last night, too. And I don't know how the hell he keeps making our goddamn training camps and our damn rosters. Well, all right, Gangrene David. To answer your question about the contract situations is, you gotta lock Carson Wentz down. Fletcher Cox is already locked down. Alshon Jeffries is already locked down. If you want to repeat now, if you feel like your window is now, you got to sacrifice some of them contracts. It's a risky game. It's a risky game for sure, but you got to sacrifice some of them contracts if you want to if you think you could bring in a game-changing piece. Yeah, Nick Foles is playing next week, and Nick Foles has to come out and look good. I think Nick Foles has to come out and look good. Yeah, the core is locked up. But I think Nick Foles has to come out and look impressive to me. Humphrey better do something because Smallwood looked like he could take his roster spot. All Nick Foles got to do next week is not throw any interceptions, and he's solidified because Sudfeld blew me. I'm not sure of the kind of deal we would give him either. I think if we had the money to franchise tag him for 1 year, we probably would. You know what I mean? If we had the money to franchise tag him, or if he would take like an $8 million 1-year deal. I want Navarro Bowman so bad. Yeah, Pumphrey and Smallwood do look like bums, man. Pumphrey is a bum. They both bums. They can't hit the hole. They don't do what I like them to do. I feel you on Foles bringing us a title when he's solidified and locked up, but he still got to perform. You still got to perform. Because let's be 100 now on a Foles situation. Up until the Minnesota Vikings game, a lot of people was nervous on Foles. I wasn't, because I know Foles could play. Us Eagles fans weren't, but he didn't look good up until the Minnesota Vikings game. You know what I mean? Then he went lights out. Then we knew he was due for one that way. Yeah, I could see Foles going like 10 for 11 or some shit. If Aguilar and Foles play, or Ertz and Foles play, Goddard and Foles, give Foles one competent starter, Foles is going to go like 10 for 10. Adams is definitely more explosive than Smallwood, but is he hurt? I want to see Adams run behind the #1 line. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. I just wanted to go live with you guys real quick, give you a live interaction. Oh yeah, also I got if any of you guys picked up the Madden for Madden 19 for Xbox 360, my next video I'm gonna drop my gamer tag, and also I'm giving away a code for the MUT package, the Madden Ultimate Team package. You can get all the I don't play MUT, so I'll give my code away to one of the subscribers. You know what I mean? Just let it rock. Just let it rock. I get the MUT codes away. What is FF, Cliff? You want to pick up a ring from where? Oh, the fantasy. Yeah, the fantasy should be popping. The fantasy should be popping soon. I still need more people. I still need more people to hit me saying they want to join. I wanted to do 5 males, 5 girls, but it's not panning out that way. It's not panning out that way. So, oh yeah, we're going to link up, Gang Green. We're going to link up. We're going to shoot a little video. We're going to shoot a little video for sure. I didn't like Pumphrey in the draft. Yeah, if you're trying to join the fantasy league, you could comment fantasy under the comments under this live stream. I'm going to post this live stream, or you can follow me on Twitter at @lore_Brunson and just say I'm trying to join the fantasy, and then we could DM and get information that way. The Cody Solutions video is coming right now. The Cody Solutions video is coming. The Cody Solutions video will be here before the next preseason game. I just want to make sure that the directions on the Cody Solutions video are very easy to follow for you guys. You know what I mean? I want to make sure I get it right, because it can be confusing trying to download something like that onto your Fire Stick. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I just came back from the gym. I'm about to hit the showers, about to get my day started. And I'm gonna check in with you guys. You know the videos come frequent from Lord Brunson.